personal injury cases. So personal injury, a lot of people, car accidents, slip and falls, you've been injured, you need compensation because you have been damaged, you're losing out on lost wages, on medical bills, whatever the case may be. I'm trying to give you the big, broad perspective here. Personal injury 101. Is your case going to be taken by an attorney, big or small? Depends on your damages. That's what it always comes down to, are your damages. If you have damages, medical expenses, like I said, if you're talking in the $50,000 or less range, then that might be something that a smaller firm will handle. The bigger firms, the Morgan & Morgans out there, the large, tons of them in South Florida, the large personal injury firms, a lot of times, if your damages aren't above that $50,000 threshold or more, they're probably going to either refer you or just not take the case outright. Now, here's something important to know about personal injury. For those laymen out there, this is very important. When it comes to personal injury, the first thing that a lot of people call in and don't understand that they don't really have a case is because they don't understand their damages. Yes, you may have been wronged. Yes, you may have been inconvenienced or gone through some emotional stress, but a lot of times those damages are either too hard to prove or there just is not enough damages there for you to have a case. Just because somebody did something wrong and you weren't harmed, you probably do not have a case if the damages are not there. So that is number one. Number two, insurance. A lot of times people may have a case, they may have the damages, but they will struggle to find an attorney that will either take the case or it just may not be worth it to take the case if insurance is not involved. Let me give you an example. Someone's in a drunk driving car accident. They really damage another person. You give an attorney a call and say, hey, I've been, paralyzed because the drunk driver hit me. The person didn't have insurance. They didn't have car insurance. They broke the law, they violated the law, and they're a complete bum, have no assets, they don't have a job, can't garnish their wages, no house, no property. It stinks, it's the worst, but you might be out of luck. Those are the two major points I think I should point out for personal injury cases and for people out there who are wondering whether or not they have a case. Us here at Daily Law, we will take cases that the bigger firms will not, because you have a $20,000, $30,000 case, that's nothing for these large firms that are used to multi-million-dollar cases. So they may not want to actually waste their precious time on you. However, we here at Daily Law will do our best. If you've been hurt, there are minor injuries, to give you the best representation possible and make sure that you are entitled to the time that you deserve for your case. So if you have a personal injury case, you've been hurt in a car accident, you've been slip and fall, whatever the case may be, something has happened, someone did something wrong and you've been hurt as a result and you've been damaged as a result, give us a call.